So this US 30 analysis for Monday, the 1st of October. Now let's just have a look at prices and when prices might likely go. So previously we've had price come down towards that 26,350. Found support again. We did see the breakdown below the 26,391. All the way down towards the 26,350. Trade slightly below 26,350. Found support again at the 26,350. We've had this rally towards 26,507. Pullback from the 26,507 here on the US 30. From which we've seen a bullish buy side momentum return to the market. Pretty strong break of 26,507, and we're just within a couple of points here of the 26,694. If we can break and hold up beyond the 26,694 here to the upside, we're looking for a move back up towards our all-time highs in around the 26,800. Beyond that, we're looking for prices to head up towards that 26,862 here on the US 30. Successful break from which we're then looking for price head up towards that 27,000 here on the US 30. If, however, we do see a breakdown from, if we do encounter major resistance around 26,694, looking for a move back down towards that 26,507. Successful break from which we then target at 26,391. And if there is sufficient volatility to bring us beyond 26,391, we're looking for our previous lows here, which we found support on quite a few occasions now. I suppose I should mark it out on the charts. In around that 26,350. Do expect potentially, if we do see that complete reversal, if we do encounter major resistance around 26,694, we do have quite a volatile day. Actually, I wouldn't think we'd trade much beyond the 26,391, but if we did, looking for a move down towards the 26,350, we'll establish level of support here on the US 30. What we'll do now is have a look here at the higher time frames to see how prices are developing. So here on this monthly chart, we can see here on the US 30, we've been in a pretty strong uptrend here since, well, after forming our lows here in 2009, we've been in a pretty consistent uptrend here from a monthly chart perspective on the US 30. Earlier in the year, we had this pullback in around February, March time. We've had the consolidation. From there, we've had a pretty strong bullish run over the past couple of months here, closing near our highs, made new all-time highs last month, had a bit of a pullback from there, and we do seem poised to retest the old all-time highs around 26,800 and go on to make new highs here on the US 30. What we'll do now is have a look here at the weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, as you can see, had a pullback earlier in the year, consolidation, further sell side momentum. We've gone on a consistent bullish run, had a rather significant pullback here, a couple of, I think it was over 1,000 points pullback there, near 1,000 or over, yeah, plus, it's close to 1,000 points. I think it was about 700 points. Had this pullback, and from there we've seen this pretty consistent bullish buy side momentum coming to the market now. Did close bearish somewhat a couple of weeks ago. But we've gone into a bit of a flag developing here, so we do seem poised, especially in light of the most recent trend being pretty consistent here to the upside. We do seem poised to retest the old highs around 26,800 and possibly head beyond that here on the US 30. And with that said, let's just finally have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart of the US 30, as we can see, we have since forming our lows here in was late June, early July, forming our lows. We've had a consistent move here to the upside, had a series of pullbacks here and there, consolidations and so on, which are to be expected with any trend. More recently, we've had a bit of a pullback, but we've seen the immediate bullish buy side momentum come into the market. So this consistent trend of momentum to the upside, pullbacks, we do seem poised for a continuation here on the US 30. So we'll see if we do have that further consistent momentum to take us beyond even that 27,000 mark in the coming weeks or months here on the US 30. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US 30 analysis. Thanks for watching.